Assalamu alaikum. I'm your teacher Rehan Tareen and I'm back here with the new lecture of Physics Class 9th. Topic is Prefixes 1.4. So first of all, I'll be telling you that what are prefixes and what for are they used. Prefixes are used before SI units. They are said to be the multiples and submultiples of the SI units. You may have seen a very short SI unit. For example, a quantity of SI unit 0.0001 meters. It is a very small quantity, and a very large quantity is 700,000 meters. A very small quantity and a very large quantity. Now, if we write this very small quantity in a standard form, for example 1, and if we write this very large quantities in a very standard form, for example 700, this will be prefixes. For what we use them? We use prefixes to write a very large SI unit quantity in a very standard form and a very small SI unit quantity in a very standard form. The prefixes which include are exa, peta, tera, giga, mega, kilo, hecto, deca, deci, centi, milli, micro, nano, pico, femto and atto. First of all, just memorize this. These are prefixes and their symbols, as exa is capital E, capital P, capital T, capital G, capital M, then small k, small h, D, A, D, C, M, then micro, we have micro sign M, then nano, N, pico, P, femto, F, and atto, A. And a very simple thing, exa, if we write them in a sequence, so it will be very easy. Exa will be having a 10 raised to power 18 value. We will be coming by dividing by 3. If we come down in 3's table, so it will be 10 raised to power 18. Before 18 we have 10 raised to power 15, 10 raised to power 12, 10 raised to power 9, 6, 3. And when we reach the value 3, then we'll be go with a simple countdown, 3, 2, 1. When we reach 1, we'll be going towards the minus 1. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. As we reach 3, we will be again using the timetable of 3, minus 3, minus 6, minus 9, minus 12, minus 15, minus 18. Now these are the prefixes which are used here. In our daily life, we use some of very common words which are kg. Kg stands for kilogram. Gram is the unit of weight and kilo is a prefix. Gram is a very small unit. If you go to the shopkeeper and you say that give me 1 gram of rice or 5 grams of rice, it's a very small quantity. Mostly the quantity of gram only is a unit. We use it for gold. You may have listened that the price of 1 gram gold has reached 10,000 rupees. 1 gram gold, because gold is expensive thing and so it is sold less with a less quantity. That's why we use its actual unit. But when we are buying or selling things with a high quantity, for example rice, so we will say kilograms. Actually the value of kilo is, we will come to the table. This is the table. It says the value of kilo is 10 raised to power 3. If we say that the value of kilo is 10 raised to power 3, and if we say that 1 kg, it will be 1 multiplied by 10 raised to power 3. 1 multiplied by 10 raised to power 3 is equal to 1000. If we say that 1 kg rice, it will be equal to 1 multiplied by 10 raised to power 3 grams rice, and 1000 gram rice. 1 kg is actually equal to 1000 grams. This was of kilo. Like the same, exa will be equal to 10 raised to power 18. We can also say that hexagrams for something, for example, instead of using the word tons, which is equal to 1000 kilos, 1000 kilos of iron, we can use hexa, peta, which are the highest values. Yes, one more thing, you have seen in your memory or SD cards which is written that GBs, gigabytes, TBs, terabytes, MBs, megabytes, and KBs, kilobytes. These are the prefixes also used in your computer devices, hard disks, flash drives, USBs, etc. These were how are prefixes used. Hope so you have understand this, that how the prefixes are used. From hexa till deca, all the powers or all the degrees are in positive. After deca, they are in negative. Minus sign is used here. The before deca ones are used for showing big quantities, a standard unit, and the after deca, the deci, centimilli, and micro, the minus sign ones are used to show a very small quantity in standard form. For example, if I say that we have a 0.6 meter 0.6 meter height of anything, for example a chair or any table, and we want that it's a small quantity, write it in a standard form. So what will we be doing here? We'll be multiplying it by, if we want to change this meter into centimeter, which is commonly used, we will multiply 0.6 by 10 raised to the power minus 2. If we multiply it by minus 2, so the decimal will shift 1 and 2 values here, so decimal will be here, it will be 0. So it will shift towards the right side. It will be 6. It will be 60.00. This will be how do we shift. Now one more thing, when we are going from, you must have learned of scientific notation, that how is it used. So on the same basis, we multiply the value of hexa 10 raised to the power 18 or 10 raised to the power 15, 10 raised to the power 12 on the value of the units. So these are how the prefixes are used. The most common uses are in the computers, daily routines, daily life items, for example of 10 kg of rice, then we go for a 20 terabytes of hard disk, and then if I give you an example, there will be that another example will be of, for example, if I say that 2 hectograms of wheat. This is not used here, but actually in laboratories these units are commonly used. And if you come to the side, on the minus side, so we'll have 3 milligrams of rice or 3 milligrams of gold, and we can say that the height of a person, we can say that he is 160 centimeters height. Then nano has a power of 10 multiplied by 10 raised to the power minus 9, which is commonly used in the laboratories. And we can say that, for example, if I give you the example, it will be of 1 multiplied by 10 raised to the power minus 9 grams of nanograms, 1 nanogram of sodium, or 1 nanogram of sodium chloride, 1 nanogram of potassium chloride, 1 nanogram of hydrochloric acid, 1 nanoliter of hydrochloric acid, because it's a liquid. These were the uses of prefixes and how is prefixes used in our daily life.